Welcome to DHNN. I'm Ashton Perry. Coming up, we are covering the National Honor Society's induction, which will be live on YouTube May 20th. After that, we will have a discussion with Mr. Tebow about the possibility of a return to full in-person classes. It's time for another exciting edition of Dartmouth High News Now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This week's broadcast of DHNN is brought to you by the GSA. The Gender Sexuality Alliance aims to create a safe, welcoming, and accepting school environment for LGBTQIA students among us here at DHS. Reminder that allies and students who do not identify as LGBTQIA are always welcome. Homework Hangout. Feeling like you need help with your schoolwork? Come to Homework Hangout every Tuesday and Thursday from 2:15 to 3:15. Tutors are available to help you. This service is available in person or remotely. If you're attending in person, please come to C18. Or if you need help virtually, use the Google Meet link in the description. Click on the link in the description to find out about all the 21 events for the class of 2021. The National Honor Society induction is coming May 20th. Many seniors are being inducted. How can you be inducted next year? We found out.
Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Vieira and I'm one of the co-advisors here at Dartmouth High School for the National Honor Society. We would like to invite you to the induction that we're going to be having on Thursday night live at 7 o'clock on May 20th, where we'll be inducting juniors and seniors. So if students don't get inducted their junior year, they have another opportunity their senior year to join. So we'll be inducting a combination of juniors and seniors. Right now we're looking at, there were 150 juniors that were invited. No, 130 juniors and 50 seniors that were invited. So to receive an invitation letter, what a student needs to do is maintain a GPA of 3.5, and that's a weighted GPA. So we look at your freshman year, sophomore year, and a little bit of your junior year. So in order for you to get invited, you would have to have a weighted GPA of 3.5. That gets you a letter saying that you have now qualified to join the National Honor Society. Once you get that, then you have to show evidence of leadership, where we ask you to write an essay where you describe at least 2 good evidence of strong leadership that you've taken either in school or in your community. We also look at your character. So again, that goes back to your freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year. So we want to make sure that you've been a good role model at the school and for your community. And the last piece is community service. So for the community service, this is where it gets a little tricky. We want to see students who have been doing community service throughout their high school experience. So freshman year, you should be doing community service. Sophomore year, you should be doing community service. We don't have a number of how many community service you need. We just want to see that you've been doing this throughout. So those are your 4 pillars that we look at. It's service, leadership, character, and scholarship. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what we as a group will do once you're inducted. So usually what we do in the fall is a cleanup where we come in on a Sunday. Now, the cleanup can happen in the spring or in the fall. So we'll come in and we'll clean the school and other places in town. We'll collect the garbage. And then we also will do a fall fundraiser. In the past couple of years, it's been the volleyball tournament. This is a huge turnout where we have about 18 to 20 teams competing. And we have kids from the middle school all the way to the high school, and also students who are now in college who like to come back and put together a team so they can win the championship. These are just a few things that we do at the National Honor Society. And again, it's all based on what you as a student would like us to participate in and get involved in. Hope to see you guys in the National Honor Society. And if you have any questions, you can stop by my room, which is B21, or Mrs. Enochson's room, C17.
Recently, we interviewed Mr. Tebow and had an in-depth look at a return to full in-person classes. Here's the story.
A full return to school would look very similar to what it has looked like so far this school year. The major difference being that instead of 6 feet in each classroom, desks would be 3 feet in each classroom. But beyond that, all of the other safety protocols and practices that are in place would remain in effect. Specifically, the universal mask wearing is an important mitigation practice to keep us safe. Frequent sanitizing and hand washing is important, as is social distancing. So again, inside of your classroom, that distancing will be about 3 feet, but outside of the classroom, and as often as possible, we want it to be at least 6 feet. So we are in the process of planning, senior end-of-year events. Our priority is obviously with the seniors. I know our juniors would like to have a junior banquet. I don't know whether or not that will come to fruition. We'll have to see. But in terms of our senior events, even events like the prom, will look very different than they have in the past, because we will continue to adhere to all public health guidelines and all public health safety protocols. So obviously, with some of those things in place, any kind of end-of-year event is going to look different than what it would have in the year 2019. Prom, for example, again, we're hoping to have one, and if we do, students will still have to be distanced from one another. They'll have to wear the masks at all time. And any halls and things of that nature where a prom would be held would be subject to the public health guidelines as well. So that's a good question. So our lunch will look just like it has this year to date. Our desks are set up in the dining hall at 6 feet apart. We also use the auditorium and have those seats set up to allow for 6 feet apart. In addition to that, our band and music students are going to use the stage area, the wings, and also the band room as kind of overflow seating, because we will have to serve 300 students in a lunch, and so far this year, lunches have been between 100 to 200 given, depending on the lunch. So we will have more students eating lunch, but we're going to have additional space for them to eat. And the other area that hasn't been fully maximized this year is our LMC. Our LMC will be used for lunches by more students as well. And then it's springtime, weather's getting nice. We're going to open up some seats along the patio, outdoor patio, that we'll use as well on days where the weather is nice. So lunch will take place in some additional spaces, but you'll still have 6 feet of distance between students so that you can take off your mask and eat safely. So again, athletics will continue to look like it has thus far with specific safety protocols in place depending upon that particular sport. I know Mr. Crisafulli's busy preparing for the spring season. And our athletic program has been very successful this year. We've had very few issues, and that's a tribute to the fact that our student athletes have done a remarkable job adhering to our safety protocols all year. So spring sports will continue to look much like the first 3 seasons we've had so far this year, with safety protocols in place to make sure our student athletes stay safe.
Girls softball is starting soon. We have a preview of their upcoming season.
Hi, I'm Hannah Garcia. I'm a freshman at Dartmouth High. I'm trying out for the Dartmouth High School softball team. I think the team's going really well so far. I enjoy practicing at the fields with all the upperclassmen and some of my classmates. What we're usually doing right now is we're going to the Quinn fields and we're just doing infield and outfield drills. We're getting to know each other better. Coach Arguin and Coach Leal are the only coaches that run the practices for Dartmouth High School for softball. During like the hard times of like COVID and stuff, they know how to like run practices great. I'm looking forward to like playing my experience with like high school. I'm looking forward to like starting games and competing against other teams.
Spring is in full bloom. Here's Kyle with the weather.
Hi, I am Kyle Salzman. I am doing your 7-day forecast. Monday, high 64, low 50, partly cloudy. Tuesday, high 68, low 50, partly cloudy. Wednesday, high 67, low 48, partly cloudy. Thursday, high 64, low 47, rain. Friday, high 63, low 46, rain. Saturday, high 62, low 47, rain. Sunday, high 64, low 49, partly cloudy. Back to you.
Satisfying. Tasty. Delicious. It's the lunch show. Lunch for Monday, May 3rd will be a grilled cheese sandwich with Cape Cod chips. Lunch for May 4th will be apple cinnamon Texas toast with sausage links and hash browns. Lunch for Thursday and Friday, May 6th and 7th will be General Tso's chicken with fried rice and broccoli. Thanks for tuning in with us here at DHNN. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click on notifications for new updates. Like and share all of our videos. Next week, the Drama Club prepares for their spring performance, We Will Rock You, a tribute to Queen. Also, we check out an experiment happening in our own biotechnologies class. Have a great week, Dartmouth High.
This has been a DHS TV media production.